Hi guys, good morning. This is the wig. This is how it look on. I made the baby hairs, but I still gotta fix it a little bit, but I feel like it's a doable look. Yeah, so I feel like it's a doable look. I did get a little bit of tangling, like as you can see. But other than that, it's okay. Um, it's okay. It is an easy style. It's real easy. So you might get a little tingling, but I feel like it's bearable. It's not like extreme. Um, yeah, so yeah, see. So today I will be talking about Aldi, the supermarket in Bloomfield, New Jersey. I believe I said that right. So I'm gonna talk about that just a little bit. I haven't seen any videos on Instagram about it. So I said, hey, why not? Um, So first of all, I applied on Indeed.com. They called me back within a week. I had a phone interview with this guy named Sam. He's one of the hiring managers. I had a phone interview with him. He asked me some questions. Then the next week, actually had an interview today, which is my first in-person interview, um, with another manager. So I'm just gonna tell you about it. And if you want to apply, then go ahead. Why not? So I got there at 9:50. Got there at 9:50. So I had to wait for one of the managers to come. So he introduced himself, whatever. I introduced myself, and he said, "Okay." He said, "I'm gonna give you a detour of the store." So he gave me a detour of the store. Okay, fine, no problem. Now, the store, I don't know why I thought the store would be bigger. The store is not big at all. Like, it's not big, but it's not like dumb small. I believe it had maybe 3 or 2 hours. I believe it was 3 hours in the store. Like 3 hours in the store. Let's see, it's giving me a little detangle. But it's about 3 hours in the store. It was two employee that was on the cash register. I didn't see any employees on the floor, so I don't know if they were stocking in a bag or what. So as we was walking, these are the questions that he asked me. So I'm gonna tell y'all the questions that he asked me. So if you guys ever have an interview here, you can have an idea of what to do, what it'll be like. Um, so he asked me my previous work experience, which to add, I did apply for stock. I did apply for the stock position, um, which, man, which I feel like I already have the experience because I worked at UPS, I worked at FedEx, I worked at Amazon. Um, I feel like I had the experience. I deal with boxes a lot. I don't worked in enough warehouses to know. So I already felt like I had the experience. So I ran down the experience. I told him, everything, the years I've been there, whatever, whatever. So the next question he asked me was, am I looking for full time or part time? I told him I'm open and available to both. Then um, he asked me how many hours am I looking to work per week. Um, I told him either 25 or more. And I only told him that because I did tell them I'm open for both. Part time is up to 25 hours, and full time is more than 25 hours. So that's why I said 25 or more hours per week. Um, he asked me what hours, like what time, and I told him I'm open to any hours that you guys gave me. He told me they open as early as 6 a.m. and they close at 9, but sometimes we don't leave till 11, because they have to have the store make sure the store is clean and everything is level and packed or whatever for the next shift, which should be the next day in the morning. So then he asked me, can I lift up to 40, I think it was 40 pounds. I told him, yeah. He asked me, like, what are the good things about my previous job that I'm at now? I told him that. Then he asked me, why do I want to work at Aldi? And that might be the only answer that I didn't answer good. What else did he ask me? Oh, he asked me, like, why am I leaving the employee? Like, why am I leaving the job that I'm at now? And then, yeah, so he asked me the questions, whatever, which, what I could say, I don't feel like this is a real interview. I kind of feel like it was just an interview to recap over everything, because the guy that called me for the phone interview, he asked me basically all those questions already. So it was basically just like recapping everything and giving me like a detour of what it looks like in the building, which was cool. Um like I said, it didn't seem real big. It's not really big. Um like I said, I only seen 2 employees on the floor. I mean, on the cash register, I didn't see any employees on the floor, so I don't know if they was talking or what. Then he asked me if I had any questions. So the question that I did ask him is, like, I didn't ask a lot of questions, but I was always told, don't ever leave an interview without asking anything. So I did ask him, like, what exactly are y'all hiring for? He told me they're hiring for associates and stockers. But he did tell me that I would be doing everything. So I kind of feel like there's no need to have the titles on what people are going to be doing when everybody is going to be trained to learn how to do everything anyway. So I just feel like that that's kind of dumb that y'all have me applying for stocker, but I'm not going to be stocking every day, which is a good and bad thing. It's a good thing because, okay, it'll give my body a rest. I'll be learning everything. But then it's a bad thing because y'all had titles for really no apparent reason when everybody's going to be doing everything anyway. So I feel like that's kind of stupid. Then I asked him what's the pay rate. He told me $13.50, I believe, or $13.10, something like that. Either way, it's $13. I just don't know. I just don't remember what the cents is. He told me they hire for full time and part time. I asked him, like, are y'all hiring now, or like, are y'all hiring on the spot? Which you could basically say no, because the process is kind of long to get in. Like, he told me I'm gonna have another interview. Well, he told me if his manager gotta, I guess, go through the other applications, and then once he picked from there, then there's another interview. So I feel like the next interview is gonna be like face to face, kind of more detail on what you'll be doing. And then I'm just hoping that when his manager called me, he told me he will call me by the end of the week. I'm just hoping that when he called me, and he asked me to come in for this next interview, I'm just hoping that it would be, he would basically be letting me know, like, I have the job. Because I don't want to hear, oh, we gonna call and let you know. This is the third interview. That'll be the second in-person interview, but it'll be the third interview, because I told you I had an interview, but it was on the phone. So I just feel like the third time, okay, y'all should be like, look, this is what it is. We offer you the positions, what you're going to be doing. This is when you're going to start. You know, this is what your hours is going to be and stuff like that. Because I really I really was wishing that I kind of knew what, if I had the job or not, this interview. But anyway, like I said, I have faith that he's going to call me. And when I come, he's just going to be like, look, we want to offer you the position. We're going to offer you full time. These are going to be your hours, this is what you're going to be doing. But what I did forget to ask him was that they get paid every 2 weeks or every week. I am hearing that they get paid every 2 weeks, which that would be the only different thing for me. Every job I had, I got paid every week. But like I said, I do all these other side gigs and all these other side hustles. So I'm not really worried about that. Like, let's just say, as an example, if they tell us, oh, we get paid on Fridays, okay, whichever days that I'm not working at the supermarket, then I'll just do my side hustles, so I'll get that money the next following week. Um, I'll have that extra little money coming in, that following week. But I really just want this job. At the end of the day, I have heard that it's like real fast paced and all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, if you sit there and take everybody's opinion about it and don't actually take the risk and do the job yourself, you won't really know how it really is. Everybody has their own experience about how they feel about Aldi. And like I said, I'm getting a lot of, oh, it's fast paced and you know, oh, they don't pay you enough, or oh, and all this other stuff. And like I said, I'm like, what, I'm gonna give it a shot for myself, and I'm gonna see what it's really about, because sometimes, people over exaggerate, about things, or sometimes it's not really as bad as they making it seem. And like I said, I have worked in fast paced environment, and like I said, I'm used to it. And like I said, the store is not big at all. Like, the store is not that big, and I'm like, how much fast paced can it be? Other than, I'm pretty sure it's fast paced on the weekend, but during the week, like when I went in there today, it wasn't a lot of people in there. It wasn't a lot of people in there today, and I only seen 2 employees on the register. So we really only talk about probably being busy on like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like I said, I don't work that at IHOP. Okay, IHOP was packed Friday through Sunday, packed all the time. And I was a host, and I was on the register. I had to pick up the phone, place orders. I done dealt with it all. Okay, I done dealt with FedEx, big behind packages. Okay, putting them on the belt and delivering it, and picking up deliveries. So I done dealt with it all. I done been at UPS for decades. Okay, I started there unloading packages. Okay, so putting them on the belt. Okay, I done did it all at the end of the day. I don't work at Amazon, but we deliver packages. Even though Amazon packages is not that big, I'm still delivering packages. So at the end of the day, I feel like Aldi ain't gonna be nothing that, far as me stocking, I feel like Aldi ain't gonna be nothing that I haven't done before. At the end of the day, okay, it's stocking. All right, but like I said, I done dealt with packages. I done picked up heavy packages before at the end of the day. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna give y'all an update on how it is. And whoever watched this video, please pray that I get this job. Put a prayer in for me if you pray. Because at the end of the day, regardless if you have a whole lot of side hustles, you need some type of steady income. Some type of steady good income. Like, don't get me wrong, UPS is a good company. It is, but when you're working part-time, you ain't making jack. When you every week you working less hours, you working like 20 hours a week, that is nothing. That's nothing. And the only way that you can advance, that you can go higher, is to be a manager. Is to be, well, not manager, but to be a supervisor. And honestly, what the supervisors deal with, it just wasn't worth it. And I mean, maybe I should have become a supervisor. Maybe. But at the end of the day, I just feel like the supervisors at UPS, they treat them like bull. They treat them like bull, and they treat them like crap. And I don't feel as though that I should be going to the job every day like that. I already had to deal with enough just being a regular employee. So imagine being a supervisor, all the stuff that I would deal with. To say that when you become a supervisor, you're dealing with more. You have to be there more. And at the end of the day, I ain't even want to be there the little bit of time that I was there Monday through Friday. So imagine me taking a supervisor position, mandatory to be there more hours, to be there more. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. And everybody kept telling me, just be a supervisor. Just be a supervisor. Don't leave. Just be a supervisor. Or whatever. Because they like, you need more money. But at the end of the day, to me, it just wasn't worth it. Like, them supervisors, they be stressing out or whatever. Like, they be taking so much bull crap, and the way that these managers talk to the supervisors is ridiculous. So that's why I chose not to do it. And the money wasn't even worth it at the end of the day. Like, or maybe it could have been something that, maybe I could have just been a supervisor for a couple of weeks and then just say, you know what, all right, I'm gonna bounce now. But I didn't feel that. I didn't feel like, as much as I did, I gave it some thought. Like, maybe I should be a supervisor. But I'm like, I won't survive. And then it was just so much drama in there. Like, so much drama. Like, you don't even have to really say too much to really be in a drama. But when you've been there for a long time, like me, for years, drama is just bound to find you. It's bound to find you in some way. And a lot of people there didn't like me for a whole bunch of reasons. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's just time for me to go. It's just time for me to bounce, and it's just time for me to go. At the end of the day, me working there at UPS for some part-time hours is just not worth it anymore. And I was only really there for the benefits anyway. I mean, the only good thing about me staying at UPS was just because the fact is I knew how everything run. I know everybody already. So if I had any issues, I already knew who to go to. But at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong with change. And it's time for change for me at the end of the day. I need more income. And as you get older, you have more bills and you have more stuff to pay. So at the end of the day, that's just what it was. And that was my decision. But I will give you guys a review on what happens. If you have any questions, put them down below. I will answer as soon as I can. But yeah, other than that, you guys have a good day.